All right, how's it going? This is Tim Ward with Guard Digital Marketing. So I got this video coming to you as promised. I'll show you a few simple ways to help you guys improve some of your online presence and traffic to the company. So you can see here I have the website here, your guys' website, the homepage pull up. And one thing I wanted to kind of talk about right off the bat, typically at the start of these videos, is what I'm typing into an actual Google search here. So I'll go over a Google search page here. Now, this phrase that I'm typing in is what we consider to be a buyer intent keyword. Now, these are keywords that buyers of your guys' services within your area are going to type in to find a company to do that service for them. Okay, and then, of course, in this case, we're looking at roofing. So with that being said, there's going to be a lot of different variations of this too. You could take out the IA and just do Des Moines. You could do roofers, Des Moines, Iowa, roofing contractors, roofing contractor without the S, so on and so forth. So there's a lot of variations. Um, that just requires some research to figure out which ones have a volume and which ones don't. But that's a different story. So when it comes to a Google search page here, there's a few ways that we can be on the first page, which is, of course, where we want to be for these keywords so that we can maximize the amount of buyer intent traffic we can bring in. Okay. So the first way we can do it through these Google guaranteed ads, which are going to be the best ads you can do. They do have the highest conversion rate. So I would say if you need customers right here, right now, this would probably be the best way to do it. I think overall, for long term, the best way to do it is do it organically. So through this map pack or the actual organic listings down below it. Now, to get within this map pack, you got to have a Google business profile verified, completed, 100% filled out, so on and so forth. I know you guys are actually located in Urbandale, so I looked through this Urbandale section as well, and you guys are right here. So you're ranked within the Urbandale area, so doing great there, right? Now you guys are also within this organic listing for the Urbandale area as well. So doing great overall for your actual the part of town that you're in. So not much I can talk to you about there. The only thing I talk to you about is actually ranking within the Des Moines area, which is going to get much more volume when it comes to searches from people. So I'll show you that as well here in a second. Now your main kind of competitor in the Des Moines area is this Des Moines area roofing. They're going to be ranking the top when it comes to the main city here. So with that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at your website here real quick. One thing I always like to look at on websites are, first couple kind of technical things. Is it slow to load? Does it glitch anywhere? Is it basically going to deter anybody away from your website right off the bat? In this case, no, I'm not seeing any of that. Now, also, I'm looking at it for content reasons. So the content that we can actually see here, going down, anything that I can highlight. So Google has a sweet spot when it comes to content and home pages, and that's going to be 1,500 to 2,000 words of content on the home page alone. Okay. Now we can see you got 4 different sections here, and then a 5th one. Looks like we're going to be slightly light when it comes to that sweet spot. And now that's one thing you're going to need to do to actually be within, Google's algorithm per se. But what it also allows you to do is make your homepage the most powerful page on your website, which is what we want, because it allows you to also then every 150 to 200 words of those content here, we can now input one of those buyer intent keywords that I was talking about. Okay, so we can up the traffic to your website. So that's something I would definitely look at too, is optimizing this website. One cool thing that you can always do too, you can see how I can highlight this actual picture, well, or image in this case. So Google, when they come through and crawl your website, they aren't going to see this image. They're going to see what this image is saved as. So if we right click it and hit save as, we can actually see what this image is saved as. Now you can save these images as actual buyer intent keywords as well, because right now this is what Google's seeing when they see your image. You could label it as, you know, Des Moines, Iowa roofing contractors, right? So you could label it as that to, again, add more keywords within your website overall. So those are some neat little tips and tricks you can use to improve the overall efficiency of the website. Now, this is a paid program I use. As you can see, I have your guys' URL within here. I'm going to get to the overview here in just a second where we can do some quick little comparisons. But I wanted to show you the difference of being, top page for Urbandale and then for actually the Des Moines area. Now, obviously, you can't rank within the actual map pack here, but you could be, within the first, handful of the actual page organics here, which is what this company is doing, right? So they aren't within the map pack, but they are first here, right? Now, with that being said, I can show you here. So here's that actual keyword I typed in on this Google search page, roofing Urbandale IA. So that gets 70 searches per month. Again, we can see you're in that first page for sure. And you're getting about 5 people coming to the website every month for that. So we can see 70 searches per month, right? Now, if we come down to something with Des Moines in it, like roofing contractors Des Moines IA, that gets 350 searches per month, right? So that's the difference there. What would that be? About 5 times the amount of traffic per month. Same with like commercial roofing Des Moines. This has 40. So you have these within your website, but you just are not currently ranking for them, okay? So let's kind of look at why that may be. So one thing I always look at, this is a dashboard of numbers that this website gives me, or this program that I use gives me. Now, the first two are for power and trust rankings through Google. So the first one is going to be for the entire website. The second one is going to be just for the homepage here. Now, this tells me, how much power and trust Google has with your website and how well it's going to rank you for these keywords that you have within your website currently. These are rated out of 100, so not necessarily the highest, but not horrible either, to be honest with you. Once you get into the 30s and 40s, that's honestly pretty darn good, honestly. You'll be within the top 10% of all websites once you get into those types of numbers. But with that being said, you build that power and trust through these backlinks that come from these referring domains. Now, you want to build these up quantity-wise, but also quality. So make sure the backlinks you're getting are coming from very high and trustworthy referring domains already. Now, you also have just under 200 keywords. So you're bringing in, it's telling me about 67 people per month on average. Now, it looks like you also have some paid traffic going on. So you have some ads going on as well right now, which is where you're getting most of your traffic, okay? So let's also look at real quick. So this is the top competitor in the Des Moines area. We can see their power and trust rankings really aren't that much better, but they've built out higher quality ones as they're having less backlinks overall. Similar in keywords, but we can see the traffic difference, right? So this is the difference between ranking number 1 in Des Moines and then ranking number 1 in Urbandale. So there we can kind of tell where that difference is coming from. All right, so I paused the video real quick and I dove back into your keyword section and I went to where the keywords of your Des Moines area were actually located at. So it looks like you must have, let me look here. Okay, so you have those keywords within these different pages here. So what you need to do in return, if we come back to your overview, we can see this is the power and trust ranking for your home page, but now you need to build out these backlinks to these actual pages that hold these other larger, higher volume keywords. And I would also put them within your home page, preferably, just so we can, again, make your home page the most powerful. So that's what I would definitely work on. I would have your home page kind of work as the Des Moines area. And then you can build out another service page for any other areas that you may serve. But that's what I would definitely do to optimize the website correctly. And then, of course, you would start bringing in more of this actual traffic since you're targeting these keywords that have more volume in them. So getting closer to 10 minutes on this video, I like to keep it between 7 and 8 minutes, so I'm running along here. Let's go ahead and cut it. I hope you found some information in this that you can use to your benefit. I'm thinking the main thing is going to be dealing with optimizing the website when it comes to content wise, and then just keep building powerful backlinks to those pages. so you can really bring in this organic traffic, so you don't have to keep doing this ad spend. So I was going to say, if you have any questions or concerns, also if you need me to elaborate on anything I talked about in the video too, please feel free to reach out to me. I'd love to hear your feedback on this video as well. And then I just want to say thank you, and I appreciate you taking time out of your busy day to watch the video.